So I didn't think I'd be back ever talking about this subject again. I thought about doing a comparison vid to seeing wrestling in 2017 and wrestling in 2009, but I don't know. I never got around to it. But this is hilarious. OTRS Central versus Cody Rhoads. Kodey lisping Rhoads. Yeah. So apparently, according to this drama, Kodey Rhoads responded to a fan in the Q&A talking about how he was the reason why that he is the reason why he didn't succeed in the WWE. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired from a day's work, something, you know, at a real job, something that these fucking professional wrestlers don't actually do. Okay? But anyway, just thought I'd get that out of the way. So if I fuck my words up, that would be why. So basically, Kodey Rhoads blamed himself for why he didn't succeed in the WWE. And then he came out and he gave the political answer that we've seen from so many different wrestlers. This is not a new phenomenon. Chris Jericho has done it on numerous occasions. Just Google it. Let me tell you about. That's why I stopped listening to Chris Jericho's podcast, because he made the outlandish claim that the WWE has never sabotaged anyone. They don't bury wrestlers. It's blatantly not true. It's just not true. Many people in the YWC who still exist there, who have fucking brains in their heads, the ones I'm sub to anyway, have talked about this. They've talked about how it makes no sense. They've given numerous examples. I've forgotten more people who were buried between 2006 and 2012 or 13. More people, more wrestlers with potential that were buried in that time period, and it continued after that, than I could ever name. Oh, because you can't name them. I can name them. Like Wade Barrett, Mr. Kennedy. You fuckwit Randy Orton. Hey? He hurt my back. He hurt my back. Oh no, an accident happened. This is exactly why I don't like the IWC. I don't like it. I don't like wrestling. I don't like what it's become. I don't like the product that you put on. It's dog shit. It's not entertaining. Okay? You take money from your audience and you project this shit out there. You project your feelings about the internet, damn it. Vince McMahon's talked shit about the internet for years. And so have many of his wrestlers. And, you know, like Jericho, Kodey Rhoads comes out and he gives a political answer. It is a political answer because you're covering you're not burning your bridges. In the real world, when you leave a shitty job that's paying minimum wage, usually your parents or your older brothers, whatever, they will advise you to not burn bridges, even if the job's shit and you are working with someone you don't like. Don't burn your bridges. Don't burn your bridges. That's exactly what Kodey Rhoads is doing. People like Chris Jericho, when they go out there and say, oh, Vince McMahon he never buries anyone. But fuck, the amount of wrestlers that have come out and talked about this shit, former wrestlers, fake wrestlers, that's another one. Fake wrestlers. You guys are pretending to have a fight in your underwear. Be entertaining. Don't look like me after I've had 4 years of a back injury, Kodey Rhoads. You look like me, Kodey Rhoads, in a lot of ways with your build. You're probably in better shape than I am, but I had 4 years off of a back injury. Didn't work, couldn't work. I don't get the sort of privileged treatment that you people get. You get the best doctors and you get the best rehabilitation. You get flown out to places and put in hotels, depending on who you are, of course. Kodey Rhoads may not get that kind of treatment, but he would definitely get the best doctors. Professional wrestlers, this is my observation. Professional wrestlers, the vast majority of them, when they get complimented by fans online, is they have nothing to say. They never respond. They don't even retweet half the time. Sometimes they do, and fanboys, you get off on it. Well, of all people to respond to, you respond to a guy like OTRS Central, Kodey. This is pertaining to the actual scenario now. You respond to him and you tell him to. I want to find the exact quote. So let me go to that fucking jabroni. I'll go to that. Excuse me a second. I just got to get to Randy Orton's Twitter because it's the fastest way to find this tweet, and it's fucking ignorant. It really is. Quote: "Don't comment directly on my tweet as if I don't see it." I don't think anyone thinks that's how it works, Kodey. How's my answer to a fan in a random Q&A remotely political? We just explain it. It's the process of not burning your bridges. Anyone who's worked for more than like 2 years of their life would have probably come across this. If you've worked in more than one place, you've come across this. Don't burn your bridges. You never know what's going to happen. So, I have zero to gain. That is a lie. You financially have a lot to gain by not burning your bridges with the WWE, because without question, merchandise and every other aspect of that fake world that you live in, where you pretend to fight another man to entertain a crowd of fucking idiots, us, wrestling fans, not so much me nowadays, but wrestling fans, that's what you do. And usually there's a story and there's drama and there's promos and there's all kinds of stuff and there's screw jobs and it's all fun and games, and we suspend, we get out of the real world for a little bit. We escape the real world and we laugh and we are entertained. So the whole reason for professional wrestling, dog. So that's incorrect. You have a lot to gain by protecting WWE, by being political, by not burning your bridges. So this tweet has 881 retweets and 6.4 thousand loves. Man, the usage of Twitter has gone down big time. But anyhow, I worked there. Oh, I worked there. You didn't. You bought a ticket, not an education. Sit the fuck down. Honestly, if Cody Rhodes and the Schlag Daddy got into a fight, I wouldn't put my money on Cody. Okay? I wouldn't. I worked there. Really, Cody? You worked there. So I guess you better not tweet about the UFC, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You've never been in an MMA cage in your life. You've never had a professional fight. Have you? So I guess you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You shouldn't talk about the Super Bowl that was on during the weekend. I can't comment on that. One, I don't follow American football. Number two, I don't understand it. But you know it and you understand it because you're an American, and I assume you at least know something about it. But you cannot comment on that. You cannot comment on the way Tom Brady played because you've never been a quarterback. Okay? You cannot comment on the banking system, and you can't comment on the rates for home loans because you've never been a home loan broker for a bank. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. See how ridiculous that is? But that is right there. This is why I came back to make a wrestling video. I worked there. You didn't. You bought a ticket. See, that arrogance, that stupidity, that fucking bubble is exactly what turns people off. You take and you take and you take. You bought a ticket. That's right. He bought a ticket to be entertained, and he's clearly not entertained a lot of the time, judging by the videos that he makes. But he, unlike myself, has decided to keep going. Me, I would never give you another dollar. The only reason I went to a show last year was so my missus, my girlfriend, my fiancée can see wrestling once, just once, and maybe she'll see a couple of wrestlers she knew. Kurt Angle. But anyway, I digress. That arrogance is exactly what turns me off about professional wrestlers. You guys think you're so damn special, but you put it into YouTube, wrestling shoot, and never mind all the people who worked in the fucking production and the writing and all that stuff, all those people like Vince Russo and Jim Cornette, people like that who come out there and expose the company. Your very own company has exposed the business itself as a fake form of fighting. Okay? Like Shakespeare, like a show. It's a show. Okay? You exposed the business. You exposed it to everyone. There are countless documentaries about professional wrestling out there. So you're not doing this higher than everyone else. Like, what you're doing is not on a higher intellectual plane or artistic plane than what anyone else is doing. And if I watch a show and I pay for it and I don't find it's fucking good, I can say it's shit. And that, what are you doing with Bray Wyatt? Why is he losing every match? Do I need to work there, Kodey Rhoads? Why is Bray Wyatt the best talker in the company, but he loses every feud he's in? Oh, you don't work there. You don't know what you're talking about. Like Road Dogg went after the Brad rules. Wins and losses don't matter. Actually, they fucking do. Otherwise, why have the match? You know, the hatred professional wrestlers have for their own fans is really, really intense because of the way that they treat professional wrestling fans, the way they treat you guys. And you guys go to defend these assholes. Like, they could really care less about you. Like, this is the thing that struck me about Kodey Rhoads' tweet. It's all there. The arrogance, the bubble, and the fucking ego of it all. And coming from a wrestler who looks like me after 4 years off work, okay? 4 years off work, you look like a skinny 67 kilogram jobber. I agree with Vince McMahon that you are not a world champion. I said it the day they came out with that stupid legacy gimmick. You're garbage. You can't cut a promo. What can you do to captivate me? Oh, the disaster kick. Jesus, man. That kick looks so fake. But it should be fake because it's fake form of entertainment. That's the art of it. One day, people won't be buying tickets. One day, they'll spend that money on something else. They won't spend it on professional wrestling. They won't waste it. See, these people like OTRS Central, you should crawl over your belly on broken glass and be thankful that they, should I say, they and others still continue to watch this subpar form of entertainment, this irrelevant medium, this forgotten, like the amount. I could talk about WWE and all the bad things about it, all the people who have been buried. I could talk about it for hours. I could just go over the things I've seen, and then we go through the women and the race and all the different people. Like, oh my God, the arrogance in the way you treat your fans, and then on top of that, the fans that come to the defense of these douchebags. I don't understand that either. Why do you guys defend these wrestlers who don't care about you? They don't care about you. And don't most of you moan about someone not getting the right goddamn push? Isn't that usually what people are moaning about? Oh, the guy, like the Royal Rumble, the last 3 years. I didn't watch it this year, but the 3 years prior to this one, the crowd were just horrible. A bunch of snotty little children who didn't get their way. I don't like it. So you guys can recognize, whether I agree with you or not, that the WWE doesn't push people that you like. But yet, you run to the defense of this fucking douchebag who has been born into privilege, who has gotten to dress up and play pretend for a living. Not that there's, anything wrong with that. You want to be a wrestler, you want to be an entertainer, you want to be a movie star or a TV star, all the power to you. But I don't see anyone from any other, except for the movie business, but they're more political statements than anything. I don't know any other industry that treats its fucking fans that way. You treat them like pieces of shit. Like, he just spoke to Jeff like he's a piece of shit. If someone spoke to you that way in real life, most of you who have a spine would be like, what cunt? What cunt? Exactly. These people are cunts. Stop giving them money. Walk away. That's actually I asked OTRS Central if he mind if I put his channel name in the title of this video. My advice to him is to find a new hobby. Same thing with wrestling Jesus. It's not going to get better, boys. It's not. You, me, we're in the age group that doesn't mean they don't care what we think. And the wrestlers, like this stupid tweet from Cody Rhodes and that boring motherfucker Randy Orton retweeting it, like it proves what they think of you. They think of you as an ATM, and that's it. Your money. That's all you are, is money. Doesn't matter about the standard of the product. It doesn't matter about the wrestlers and whether it makes any damn sense or not. It doesn't matter if they expose the business themselves and then you use evidence from said exposure to point out a flaw in either the wrestler, the company, or something Vince McMahon does. Oh no, you're a fucking idiot. Sit the fuck down. You bought a ticket, not an education. Wow, man. What a great promo from Kodey Rhoads. These people are fucking like stop. That's my advice. Stop wasting time. I wasted a long time waiting for professional wrestling to get better. I wasted a long ass time. And I won't lie, I probably will still watch WrestleMania at some stage, because 20 years is a long time to watch something. Not fake 20 years like a lot of these other people out here who are way younger than me. I've been watching it for 20 years. No, you haven't. You fucking liar. Stop lying. 15 years is impressive. 14 years is impressive. 12 years is impressive. 10 years is impressive. Why do you have to lie and say, I've been watching for 20 years? No, you haven't. But that's all digression. This video is full of digression. But it hurts my brain to read this shit to a certain extent. It hurts my brain. Not so much what Rhoads is saying now, but the fans who are laughing like he's done something. You're on Twitter arguing with a guy who comes on in his spare time and talks about professional wrestling, has dedicated an entire channel to this, and you're responding to him. You have a hot wife who is way too good for you. But I don't know. Maybe as a human being, you're pretty cool, and that's what she was attracted to. I don't know. But like he said in his video, there's plenty of good things in your life, going to WrestleManias and SummerSlams and performing in front of the world and living your dream. Like your daddy. Dusty Rhoads, baby. The American dream. You know, a wrestler who actually had like fucking charisma and look, even though he didn't look like a big bulked up wrestler, his charisma and his character and his matches and the drama all around it made up for his lack of a physical presence like an Ultimate Warrior or someone like that. You were able to live that dream, and you're still going out there and proving that you can be a wrestler on the independent scene and make enough money, make a living. But you're going to go on Twitter and attack that guy. And you're going to send your horde of little, I don't care how many, if this video gets 1 billion dislikes, I don't care. I don't care if I get 1 billion death threats. Not that I've only ever had 1 or 2. I'm not like Sean's view. Oh, I get death threats every day, every single day. I'm really digressing here. Bottom line is, Chris Jericho, Cody Rhoads, all these people who come out here and make political statements like the WWE doesn't bury anyone, to translate that to real life, the corporate world or wherever, they're not burning their bridges so they can go back. Why? So they can make more fucking money. That's what we all want to do. We want to make enough money to get by and to take care of our families. If wrestlers are so butthurt about getting fucking criticism or people commenting their opinions on something they've said, then what the fuck are you doing on social media? Why are you even in that industry? It's like a boxer complaining about boxing. It's like a rugby player complaining about playing rugby. Oh, what? Okay, so one more example. I can't say shit about rugby because I never played for the All Blacks. I never played at the highest level. So what would I know about coaching? No, the All Blacks don't do that because they're a smart brand. They want people to say who would be in their team. They want people to keep coming to the games, even though they win all the fucking time, which gets a bit old. You know, it's the curse of real sport. You guys, though, will put down your fans. You guys will walk all over them. You will just endlessly bullshit. And the scary thing is, at times, like this thing with Kodey Rhoads, it looks like you believe the shit that comes out of your mouth. And that is a little worrying because it's not grounded in reality. It's not. So, yeah. My thoughts on OTRS Central versus Kodey Rhoads and his however many fucking followers he has. I don't actually know because I don't like I said, I've never been a fan of his. I've never thought he was any good. I never thought the guy could cut a promo. He looks like he's still okay. I'm looking at Rhoads right now. He looks like a fucking child. He looks like a child. I think Kodey might be older than me, but he looks way younger. So how many followers he's got? 750,000 followers. And you're worried about someone who's got like, what, 10,000? I'm just sorry. I'm just looking at Kodey Rhoads' Twitter and it doesn't make sense. And he actually kind of, hey, are you, what? He's got blonde hair now? Oh my God. He looks like Milo Yiannopoulos. Well, there you go. These wrestlers are fucking garbage. I don't know what you guys are still doing watching them. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. There's no consistent story. You know Roman Reigns is going to be the main guy. So if you don't like Reigns, why waste? Take my advice. Don't waste the next 10 years of your life watching WWE. And as far as the professional wrestlers go, like lisping Kodey Rhoads, get off Twitter. Get off it. If Jeff, OTRS Central, you can't handle a tweet like that, woo. Maybe it was all the other tweets, and then that one was just bing, burst the bubble, and he raged out. I don't know, because I still don't understand what the fuck his problem is. Sit the fuck down. I mean, no, bitch, you sit the fuck down. You know what OTRS Central does? He goes to work for a living. You pretend to fight and play grab ass with men, okay? You're a bitch, and you'll always be a bitch. Just like most 95% of the wrestlers in the company, any company, they're a bunch of fucking homos, okay? Wrestling has always had a gay connotation to it. Man, it has never been more prominent than right now. That will be the last wrestling video I make for some time until I see some more entertaining drama, like wrestlers getting triggered by, you know, longtime fans of wrestling for legitimate opinions and critiques of their tweets and work. Then I might come out and say it again, dog. But yeah, like I said, all you YWC legends out there, I implore you to move on. And all you little fanboys out there, you keep fucking pretending to mark out for literally everything, chanting holy shit at just normal stuff, and you know, flip-flopping and not deciding who the fuck you like and who you don't like, and then changing your minds, and then like with the whole thing with WWE burying your favorite wrestlers, but then as soon as one of your darling wrestlers defends the WWE, you all sprint to their defense. That's my advice. You don't have to take it. So anyway, that's more time than I ever should have spent talking about this. I've digressed a shitload, but it's cool because I don't care. This is a bit of fun for me. Until next time, peace out. And fuck Kodey Rhoads, that little bitch.